now, I washed the dishes. Well, I just rinsed them with the tea, and I put it in there. And that's our tea. And we're going to drink that. We're in the process of drinking that. And it's 5:30. At 5:30, sometimes I come here late, and they feed her. They have to feed her. April 2014, there was a law. But they feed her about, 1/10 of that. And she has a tube, right? Because she was tube fed before I realized that she could eat. And so they think just because she has a tube, then they don't really have to feed her, It's they just give her a little bit. They say, oh, we feed them. Yeah, they feed her just about 1/20th of that, and then they put her on the tube, And this is really, I still have her on the tube, for emergencies. And she had the tube before because they said she needed the tube before. That was 6 years ago, and I soon found out that she could drink, and I soon found out that she could eat. And I've been feeding her now for 6 years, so I come here almost daily to feed her, because if I don't come here, they don't feed her, And I've come here late on purpose just to check on them 20 minutes after, 10 minutes after, 30 minutes after, Sometimes 30 minutes after, they're already taking away their food and said she ate everything. That's a bunch of bullshit, too, because I come 10, 15 minutes late, and they only feed her a few bites, And then they go back and put her on the tube, And I think they do that, too. And this is already after she's been eating for 5 years, This is what's really crazy about it. So I really think some people back there, maybe they can't eat now. They've been on the tube for 2 or 3 or 4 years. I've seen them on there for 3 or 4 years. And they die, of course. They have to die sooner or later. But they can stay on that tube for a long time. It's not right before they die. Look at, now she's smiling. Masako, hi. See, this is her smile. She's a little bit paralyzed on one side of the face because of a brain hemorrhage. She had an operation. But anyway, make a long story short, she can understand what I'm saying. And she can hear. And she knows the truth. And I want her to talk, right? I want you to tell the truth, Masako. I want to hear the truth from you. That's right. That's why we want to get you talking. We want to hear the truth from you. I can sit here and bullshit and say that, I know one thing, though. It's really strange. I checked the internet, in English. And, there's nothing. It's probably worse than Japanese. They talk about scientific reports, that maybe feeding is better than tube feeding, but there's no proof or something like that. And it's just crazy. I'm going to have to check more, because I see a lot of lawyers in there, though. So there must be something happening in America, because there's a lot of lawyers. In Japan, the lawyers won't help you, The police won't help you. The newspaper, nobody helps you, They're all for big business, I don't understand it. I can't understand it, Because they probably have their relatives are in nursing homes. I don't know. It's really crazy. It's really crazy in Japan. Even some of the doctors think they should put them out in the mountains or whatever. It's wasting people's money to keep them in the hospital. Japan is going to have a problem. But the thing about it, they just waste a lot of money on just bullshit in Japan. They got a lot of money. They just waste. I tell you, they really waste a lot of money. And they don't even want to help the old people that help this country, develop this country, and worked hard for this country, and they just want to put them on the tube. And that's okay if they need to be put on the tube. What I'm saying is, a lot of people, I think, they don't need to be put on the tube, and they should be fed. But soon, 1 year or so, they can't eat. And, yeah, that's the case, That's the case. And you tube feed them, and it saves time. It's a nursing home, a private nursing home. They're making money, They're making money. And they want to make more money. They're businessmen. That's the way it is, Anyway, we're going to have some tea. It's harder for me to take a picture and have tea, so this is going to be the last one.